we're doing things.
What do we got today, ladies and gentlemen?
There's a chance to grab the break here for 5-3.
That's the best return against a big server. You go hard down the middle. I also think Zverev should attack the Rinner's net, forehand a little more to open up more space to the backhand.
It's fifth look to break so far. Another big T serve. Back at 131, right in the corner of the box.
Yeah, sometimes you get stubborn. You say there's no way he's going to just keep serving on big points to the forehand.
Freaking hotter than a witch's tit out here, boys.
I'm not going to let you get away with that. You can ace me to the backhand, but if you serve the forehand, I'm cracking.
Brings up 5-3.
Jeremy. It's good, dog. I'm fucking sweating my tits off, dude. It's fucking hot, boy. It's hot, boy. And I'm a hot boy. Nah, I kind of want to play like... I got you, dog.
Lands like the guy, the old school would come in behind.
I just got off work, dude.
He's a big dude. He's landing like
double work today, dude. Went to my morning job. Got a call on my morning job. Hey, can you come put together a trampoline for me? I'll pay you cash. And I said, yep, I will be there as soon as possible.
Off that toss.
Got there at 3:30.
I didn't know what a choice there.
Got it done in a half hour.
Like you should do it every time.
Walked out of there with the cash money.
Wonderful hands.
Life is good, baby.
For old school and the short volley.
Wednesday on ESPN, Brad, Major League Baseball.
Life is good. Walked out of there with the cash money.
With the reveal of the MLB All-Star Game starters. Then the ball game follows that.
Because I'm trying to start. Of course I do. I had to, dude.
Now they play the AAA park. It's just so sorry about that. Yeah,
I had to. Had to make sure it had structural integrity, dude. Nah, I lucked out actually because it was a used trampoline. It was someone's trampoline, and usually when you get those that you got to put together, all the parts aren't there. Something's fucking bent or broke or kinked. But also, I like redoing used ones. Oh wow, what a name that is! Please subscribe. I have lost a family member. All right, buddy. We all have. Don't play victim, dude. Stop being a victimizer. But, the used ones that you put back together, the canvas, actually usually with the springs stretches way easier. And, like, you can actually do it by yourself. If it's brand new, you need 2 people. Or, like, ratchet straps or something. But I've probably put together and taken apart over 100 trampolines in my life. Over 100 trampolines, easy. All different shapes and sizes, dude. Rectangle, circle, fucking the big fuckers where you can jump out of the fucking gym. Did a ground level trampoline. That one was pretty cool.
He's had 4 break point chances. Third card has not had 1. Not even.
Those are always fun. And I'm watching Wimbledon right now, dude.
James mentioned in both breakers.
So, life's good, I would say, actually. Pretty good. Especially on ESPN, they're playing double screens right now, dude. Center court and first court.
That's a good 1-2 right there. A little delay.
This name, though, please subscribe, is crazy. I'm sorry for your lost family member, but dog, who hasn't lost a family member? And the fact that you're using your lost family member for fucking YouTube subscriptions,
5-4 here.
Oh, they're rolling in their grave, dude. Or if you cremated them, they're fucking rising from the ashes. Please prescribe, dude. Yeah.
Only 2 quarts.
Prescribe some fucking retard meds.
Quart 1, both roofs closed. Can Fritz complete the comeback?
That is one thing I really don't like. I don't like people trying to gain something from something like that. And then also, I don't like people taking advantage of people when it comes to like, so like for example, say you're working for someone and they got a ton of money, and then you're there working for them and you just see all these other people just trying to bleed them for whatever they got because they know they got the money, dude. Oh, we better fucking take their money, dude.
We're here to protect the life.
That's stupid, bro. Should treat everyone equally. I don't care if you're rich or poor, dude. I don't care if you're rich or poor. I'll treat you with the same grace that I treat everybody. You could be gay, straight, retard, tranny, fucking cripple, quadriplegic, fucking alien. You could be a fucking bug, dude. Treat everyone with the same integrity, dude. Stay calm, scam the elderly. Wow, that'd be a funny t-shirt. I wouldn't personally endorse it, but that would be...
At 9:30, 2 dogs to play, so...
Scam the elderly, dude. Happens every day. No one's got any integrity in this world anymore. Alright, this fly is gonna have to fucking Jimmy Jam out. Here, we're gonna take care of business real quick. Hang on. That's how we take care of that. Nice and easy, dude, you know? Lemon squeezy, dude. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, dude. Nope. It's back for more, dude. There we go. There we go. About to break his wings in half, dude. I should be treating this fly with more integrity, dude. But I'm dripping sweat, dude, and I don't want to be seeing a fly flying around.
It's a fairly short in the box. That was like mini Isner, like. Kind of got me thinking.
Dude, I think I gotta stir the pot, dude. Do I got any fucking shims in here or something anyway? Stir sticks?
Didn't I tell you about serving conditions?
Got any stir sticks? Any shims?
You don't have a chance now. Here's some error right now. And put the ball back. And make sure you he's got to hit a couple of forehands. Don't let him hit one.
Wow, you wanna put your fucking tip of your penis in there, dude? The tip of your wiener?
Get there in time, and that bad miss, he played the dropper.
The tip of the tongue and the top of the teeth.
Favors the break. That's guys watching Alcaraz right there.
And for me, he played.
Yeah. He held it really well, and then because he's so inside the court, you're backing up a little bit.
The tip of the tongue and the top of the teeth. See, this has gotta be like... There you go. Gotta be outside, dude. What else is
Short in the
on?
box with nasty English, and even Zverev with his length.
But too big of a swing there. You know, you're outside the doubles alley there. That's one maybe you shorten your swing a little bit, block it back.
Yo, I'm not a snuffleupagus, dude. I don't have a snuffleupagus. My wiener is actually caught. I have a caught wiener, believe it or not. I was baptized, dude. I've been baptized, dude. I've been relieved of all my sins, dude.
Serving, and break here either.
Interesting, it's high all because a lot of players will change.
The tip of the tongue and the top of the teeth.
Before or after.
Mommy makes me eat my M&Ms.
5 all.
Right in the middle of the cycle.
The diction is done at the top of the tongue and the tip of the teeth.
You have your rackets a little bit tighter, but you definitely need a couple of pounds.
Oh, you want me to fucking whip my wiener out, dude?
Looser for more pop.
Yeah, because it's definitely.
I mean, it's whatever, dude. You can believe I'm cut, uncut, vagina, fucking tucking it in, fucking wrapping it around, tie it in a bow like a continental soldier, throw it over your shoulder. That's the best part. I don't think people have realized this anymore with everything being on the internet and everybody like having to, oh, you got to show your lifestyle and show you the pictures of it. Dude, there's no mystery, dude. There's no enigma, dude. There's no Edward Nigma anymore, man. People are on Facebook just blabbing about their life, dude. I see these two fucking retards. It's two kids I went to high school with. Well, one, I didn't, but he went to Naples, and the girl he's with went to Canandaigua. Bro, all they do, they got kids and shit too. They got kids together, and he runs a business, and all he does is they just go at each other on Facebook talking about gaslighting each other. He's going behind her back, she's going behind his back, fucking lying, cheating, stealing, and I'm like, God damn, this is better than a soap opera, dude. This is better than a soap opera, bro. Save the dong reveal for your live Jasmine stream.
Finally, make the final 8 here on one area on the relationship with the grass course.
Realistically, if you wanted to find my dong, it's probably on the internet somewhere.
Service for me, just on how I move on it, just on how I play on it. But generally, I think I'm happy to get it better. Regulations here.
There's definitely some home videos floating around.
So it is getting better.
I know for sure back in the day.
If I continue building, if I continue playing well, I can do some good things this year.
He's honest. You don't want to continue repeating. It's not my good surface. I don't move
Fucking
well.
biscuits or what?
His credit, playing a couple of grass court tune-ups in any home country. This is by far the worst results at a major. You can see the finals at Melbourne, Paris.
Yeah, you shedding us here.
From watching him quite a bit, I don't feel like it's his movement. Some guys really struggle with the movement. It's his court position and willingness to make a few.
Oh, from my dong being on the internet?
Because if it's not going well, you have to make some little adjustments on the surface. And I think one is maybe taking a little smaller swing on the return, taking a little closer stand on the baseline.
No, it wasn't a quick change the subject, but I just don't want to talk about my cock with my dad, dude.
You don't win grass court.
Not a fucking weirdo.
Behind the line as he naturally wants to, because he doesn't on the surface.
You seem like a Nadal who made the adjustment of changing his return here and playing closer to the base.
Yeah, he's getting ready to pee.
Watch how other grass players, he's not playing the same many grass players can play. So you're saying that he's been stubborn and not forcing himself to just move close.
Stubborn, can get you consistently beat what he's done on this surface.
I need a koozie, man. These beers get warm too fast.
Backhand return, though, on clay or hard, he would never.
Or I need to drink them faster. Oh. I just did boy math, dude.
See, Fritz has an early break point, guys, in the fourth.
Yeah, both guys held comfortably to open this set, but here's a chance for Fritz.
There's a set point already, big time. No, it's 100% set point.
can't see shit. Oh! Oh, and it went out of bounds.
I mean, sometimes the coaches can go overboard.
What a smart move, dude. This is sick.
Looks like
He blasts it right at him, and he ducks.
I mean, I hope he isn't possible.
Hell yeah. What a smart play, dude.
he just looks like he has no.
Yo, I like watching tennis, dude. I fuck with tennis,
I think it
dude.
is a difficult task to,
I fuck with
to coach
tennis.
French player card because I mean, how much really can
These guys are athletes, dude.
aside from just putting down that
Throw it down at
that
the
you
center.
like to see.
Oh, you were pickleballing it?
It's
No, we had tennis. We didn't.
Oh, you actually played tennis.
We didn't have no freaking pickleball.
Well, that was back when they had the wall there and shit, too. There's no wall anymore.
Pickleball?
You can't even play tennis with yourself anymore. Or no, they got one at the middle school.
Oh, yes, we do.
Because you know how they redid those tennis courts? They made them all nice.
That tie break here.
I mean, I don't know. I've only been in my late 30s for like 4 days. 5 days.
What's the late 30s? 36?
Yeah.
And a big backhand. And now a tie break up to
I mean, it's the second half of your 30s.
There.
I would consider late 30s being like 37.
39.
Well, that's the late. That's,
Then you're valid.
that's the latest 30.
You're valid.
That's the latest 30.
When you get to 67,
And 17 on the
you're
season.
shot.
Well, I don't think I'll even make it there. I mean, I can see it happening, but maybe, maybe not. I'll find out when I get there.
Call me.
I'll
I'll be in the dirt.
call you. I'll call you collect.
Made a backhand and just ripped it inside out and in.
You could still be around. You'd be like 100 and fucking, you'd be almost 100.
Ground control to Major Tom.
If I'm 60, if the day I hit 60, you will be 90.
90.
No, you'll be 90.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah. Yeah. The day I hit 60, you'll be
Me
90.
and the dog is
So
right
much,
now.
they set to the forehand. All of a sudden, serving a little.
Unless she
Look at as easy as that pussy lifts that
She would have to become like fucking what's his name from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
That dog. Ghost.
When you got run over.
Dude, why do you keep being a buzzkill, dude?
Yeah, lights up, bro.
No VA 9-hole golf course. Yeah, dude. How shitty.
What a start to this break with a big underdog here.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss a forehand drop.
And no pro beach hockey, dude. Yeah, that does suck.
Inside the court and feathery
We should
top.
bring it back though.
Beautiful shot.
Sasha not even in the picture.
With the VA course.
Yeah, the VA course and pro beach hockey. Or just like street hockey with a bunch of dudes. Like, who plays street hockey anymore?
Bro,
Nobody?
who's gonna play? Those douchebags don't play it either, because this is what they play.
No, I know,
They
that's
play
stupid.
with buttons in themselves.
That's what's crazy is because they
You
all...
guys play 2 ways, one with yourself and one with a...
Yep, they play with themselves a lot more. But,
I'll tell you what, fool.
that's what's crazy is, you know how long it took us to get, like, nets? Like, goalie nets? We used to just use the,
Air is very God.
the fence at the tennis courts, the cutouts where you could walk in, those were the goals.
I see one of our goals still sitting up there behind that retarded school.
Now, if you're
Remember the red one we had for Rocky?
You tell yourself we
We
gotta
took
steal
out the
one of the
dice,
next two.
left
And
it
you
there.
can maybe get 2 points back on your serve, then things can
Where?
change. Gotta make a
The one we
couple
took over
returns,
here.
make them earn both these points.
We used to take it to the ice all the time.
No, I know.
The pond.
You're saying the pond, like at Firehouse Road or whatever.
Yeah.
Gone. See?
There's still a net hanging out there?
No, it's over at that retarded school there, whatever.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's under tennis.
The Possibility Center?
You felt like you might.
Yeah.
That pond is the perfect pond for hockey.
This is a very one-sided tiebreak so far.
I saw it sitting over there, they must use it for
Chances to break.
kickball or
Song.
something.
That's one of your
It's on the basketball court.
Hard to miss his spot. You gotta make that ball work.
Possibilities, yeah. That's a possibility.
GTA Trump City Voice. Good evening. I have a question. Have you noticed lately that many things seem to fit together unusually well? Can you give me an honest answer? Everything fits together, dude.
Serving 81%.
Everything is fit together forever.
Still may lose.
It's nothing new. This isn't new information. We play street hockey down in Cheshire in jean shorts. Oh, at, what's that park off? What is that, Goodale Road? Ain't no way people play street hockey there.
You just bop the ball in the open court because you're moving.
There is a huge field. There's soccer nets and shit.
But isn't there a court there too, a tennis court?
I don't. Well, I think there's just basketball court.
Well, they feel happy.
I don't know. I haven't been to that park enough to know the layout.
Well, we went to a party there not too long ago.
You guys did. I didn't go.
Oh, maybe you didn't.
Nah, that was for like Kevin's graduation party or something like that. Yeah, something like that. My friend, I mean not politics. I mean you personally.
Bro, he went down.
Bro, you don't understand everything. I'm not. I never talk about politics unless it's how dumb they are and how stupid it is.
Now you can talk about it all you want.
Yeah.
How dumb they are.
Yeah, I don't discuss that shit. That shit's a waste of my time. I don't care about the president. I don't care about the mayor. I don't care about city councilmen.
All I care about is the price of hamburger, bro.
I just take care of me and let God do the rest, you know?
Don't worry about it. Donald's gonna take care of everything. Now he's gonna get rid of Medicaid, which means I'm in the shitter.
Crossed up a bit in the breaker. Serve patterns.
Wait, why didn't you just say that though, dude? Why are you trying to riddle me this, dude? Who are you, Jim Carrey, dude? What are you, that fucking guy? It's, what's his name? Oh, fuck. The other dude who always talks in riddles, dude. What are you, the Pied Piper, dude?
Marty McFly?
Oh, dude. Okay, I just wanted to know if things are going well for you at the moment, but okay. Well, why didn't you just say, hey, how are things going with you, bud? Why? Why? Why did you say, haven't you noticed that? Haven't you noticed that things go together unusually well? Well, yeah, but I don't want this guy playing with us, apparently. You could have just been like, hey, how are things going with you, bud? Like, not. There's a fucking spectacular enigma in the universe, in the magnetic stratosphere that has been pulling the polarities together. Is making sure that everything lines up in equilibrium.
It happened yesterday.
Oh, dude, the fucking summer solstice, dude.
First day of summer.
The summer solstice happened, dude. Everything's aligning, dude. Oh, well, it'll obviously be with the one he's with now. I don't even think the other one's cooked. Huh? Your other wives?
I got one living right up the street.
Yeah, do they cook? You got one who cooks and cleans.
She's the only one.
Oh, exactly.
The other one's
All you gotta do to figure out is if it's wife material, is can they cook and take care of a baby, dude?
they don't even have to do that anymore.
I mean, I would.
They shuffle them off to a babysitter.
You can do that, but you gotta know, like, are they in? Are they? Do they know the right women to take care of the kid? Because like a mom who's a real mom wouldn't just give you to anybody. You know what I mean?
Well, they do nowadays.
No, they do, but we never had that. Like it was always like our aunts, or like family friends that are more like aunts. Like, you know what I mean?
We had people.
Yeah, and it was all women.
Grandma.
Women raise children.
Grandma and great grandma. That's all we had.
Women know how to raise babies, dude. They know how to turn babies into little kids, and then from there,
And then they turn into assholes like you guys.
wow, that happens occasionally. Well, that's happening more often now because the dynamic of how to raise kids has just
Yeah, 'cause
disintegrated.
you can't yell at them. The teacher.
No, you can't put boot to ass. Oh, the teachers yelling at the kids was huge. You need teachers to be able to be like, what the fuck did you just say?
Bro, my teachers had a pad.
Yeah, they beat your ass.
And you punk ass bitches couldn't handle that.
Nah, they would have been crying, calling the police, doing some gay shit. That's why everyone's turning out gay these days, too. Getting treated like pussies. Yeah, she's good. Getting treated like pussies. Oh, I got it, too. Fucking bitch ass. I'm breaking some, dude.
What do you got, a bee?
No, it's a fly. It's government issue fly.
Oh, it's got a camera on its ass?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Had to get on, dude.
It's a shoe fly.
Take a look at what's going on with Taylor.
An apple pan dotty makes your eyes light up and your tummy say
We
howdy.
were introduced to him last year. So far tonight, he set the club record, 153 miles per hour.
I honestly, there's probably nothing.
Some of these highlights we saw today, he run around the second service, hitting big forehands. Those first two tiebreakers, we saw the score line in the tiebreakers, very tight. But Princeton's credits.
Dude, a Russian nanny. Oh! Diving for it? Get that one.
They're not going to finish this match and say, oh my gosh, I played great today. It's just a match you want to find a way to get through.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we
No,
see.
Fritz is back at it, dude. Fritzy.
Fritzy?
Yeah.
I think
went
it's
to
going
school with
quite
his
just
brother.
like Tyler's gonna
Yep.
Taylor's gonna win.
I went to school with
And
Fritz.
said that This is a nightmare matchup.
Oh, big
for both
Fritz.
now.
He
Even
went
though
to
Taylor's
school
playing
with
very good
Fritz,
competition
Fritz,
on the
Fritz
tournament.
Young.
He has to keep serving well and keep pressure on.
Nah, this guy's last name's Fritz. Oh, he almost had that.
Let's dip into
Oh, this dude like Spock, dude.
with Fritz serving.
We were just talking about Spock the other day. Oh, that was a butter.
Well, you know Spock was gay, right?
He is gay. Well, he's not gay. Spock's not gay.
Well, he wanted Captain Kirk.
Well, yeah, but he was he's so intellectual that shit isn't even a thing to him. So he just seems gay.
He's so intellectual that he didn't think he was gay?
No, he was so
Dude
intellectual.
wasn't queer, bro.
He was definitely queer. But he was so intellectual
Because
that,
when he grew up, they didn't have any chicks.
well, they had chicks, but it wasn't, they didn't reproduce in that same way.
I'm not dating a chick with pointed ears, okay?
Right, me neither, but I'm saying the way the women of the Spock race reproduced wasn't through sex. They fucked with their minds.
Oh, finger bang.
I mean, they super shocked each other.
Nanu.
Yeah, Mork from Ork. That was Mork from Ork. Yo, Andrew, dude, you're just trying to pick a fight, dude. What up?
Everybody made a big deal about the miles per hour early on, and they have steadily dropped just a little bit. Still holding comfortably, but it's fast to serve here in this set. I mean, it's a paltry 142.
Like Dutch rudder, dude?
150.
Oh, that was a shot right there. Nah, it was in.
I think it was on.
Nah, it's right on the
I
line.
think you gotta go to the
It's right on
judge.
the line.
Go to the judge on this one.
Yo, Joe Pesci, Pericard is about to beat Fritz, dude.
You got the ticket?
Which isn't good, dude. Fritz is our highest ranked guy.
This dude is?
Yeah. Tiafo's in the
Did
next
they run out of players or what? How can that guy be? I never heard of him.
in America, yeah.
Yeah, highest ranked.
Or no, Ben Shelton. Ben Shelton's the highest.
That's the kid with the long hair.
No. Ben Shelton's the half black dude.
Average of $840 a year on
His
cars.
dad was a tennis player.
Paradise.
The other dude is Francis
Always
Tiafo.
have palm trees.
Well, he ain't from here anymore.
No, he's American.
He ain't.
He's American.
He came over here to suck on water. That's why he's in America.
Jeremy, just crush it. 2.5 hours is light.
Foams into the surfaces, creating an incredibly strong bond. Let's give it a rip.
Pagula would get her fart box munch.
She's still with him.
10 p.m. local time here in Whitman.
Well, I don't know. They haven't showed the ladies yet. I'm sure she's out there.
Well, I heard this morning.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
She beat one of the.
Jessica Pagula could get her fart box munch.
First round battle here.
I would love to be a part of that family, dude. Can I marry in? I'd take the name Pagula.
You don't want to marry her. She kicked your ass in arms.
That's cool with me. I'd play her in tennis every day.
Before he even got close to the net.
Before he came
You
back,
gotta
I
wear
learned
those
something.
short
But
shorts.
hit the
No,
back
I'm not
fence.
wearing those, dude. I'm wearing jean shorts, wife beater, really cool sunglasses, definitely. Yeah, eye black.
Have such a strong mindset. He does a great job of not
Yeah.
letting that affect it because it could.
Duder Pagula is a good name, dude.
And then they put
It's a strong name. Got him. Come on, Fritzy. Ace him out, buddy.
I think it was out.
No, it was way in.
I think
It was
out.
in.
That's why they don't replay on tennis.
I know they haven't been replaying those, but it doesn't matter if the guy doesn't. If this guy don't argue it, excuse me.
Dude, the guy's black. He ain't,
Oh, that was a shot.
he ain't gonna hurt you.
He's French though.
Huh?
He's French.
Oh, so you can do that.
He's not really black.
He's a wannabe.
Three times in his career from 2 sets down.
One of them make believe black guys.
12 and 11 overall in his career in 5 sets.
He's one of those make believe black people.
Once against Sasha Zverev, once against Misha Zverev, years ago in the US Open.
Light one up for the natives. Oh, shout out my natives, dog.
Third and 2.
Yo, for the natives, dude.
First meeting between these two players. Fritz ranked 5.
They don't like to be called Native American, though. Or at least from what I know.
36.
Well, what do you want to call them? Mexican Indians?
They don't mind being called Indian.
Worst draws for any player is he mentioned very clearly.
Well, not the Mexican Indians. Mexican Indians, that's a,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyone.
they're a different.
They were the real Indians.
Well, no, I mean,
Look, and all those broads I picked up off Squaw Island,
yeah,
yeah.
they're not Mexicans. They're more like from the top down. They're more from like northern Canadian natives.
Chautauqua.
They're, yeah, Algonquin or like, yeah, Saskatchewan or, you know.
Canada.
Well, they're Conondaguan for sure.
That's when I picked them up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I started that war.
Oh, the Franco-Indian War?
Yeah, so I could pick the chicks up at the
Fuck, dude. You were one of those French guys coming in with
Yeah.
cigarettes going, hey,
end.
fucking, come on now. Pocahontas. Poker Heine. Nah, he's not half Eskimo. He's some. Well, he's an Eskimo brother.
From another mother.
He's up a little earlier. I know he's been going for big forehand.
What is that? Who's that dude that keeps showing?
What
Tell
one?
me he's somebody's coach.
Which one?
The old man with the long hair that keeps showing.
They'll show it again. It's probably Fritz's coach.
That dude is no coach for us.
As you said, James, his average speed in the first
He might ride his motorcycle, but he ain't
I don't believe in artificial intelligence. I only believe in real intelligence.
You have a UTI at 30,000 feet. Good thing you can chat with Amazon One medical provider from anywhere. Now just brace your urethra for turbulence.
Also, I'm Native American. I was born in America.
Ever since we introduced him to the farmer's dog, it's changed his quality.
We're all Native American. That's why the Native Americans don't prefer that. They prefer whatever their family is. Their family lineage. Like Ojibwe or Seneca, Mohawk, Cherokee.
Throughway.
Throughway.
Talkies fans, good luck for an intense new take on Talkies.
Yeah.
It starts as an idea.
Seminole,
Turns into a plan.
Sioux,
With bobcat fighters.
I went out with
Apache.
her. I went out with her for 4 years.
Build a world.
Oh, Susie Sue.
Yeah, so,
You went out with Susie Sue?
yeah, we slept in the top
Playing handball in Otisville. What a shitty life that must have been. Must have been shit, dude. Also, I keep losing weight. My shorts keep falling down, dude. I gotta get a bigger belt. Or a smaller belt, I should say. Smaller shorts.
Wins the opening point. Fritz serving 5-6 in the fourth. It's part of the reason it's so difficult to play a player like this. Second serve.
Dang, I'm trying to think of where Matt Barker was from.
A little pressure. Deserving to stay in the set.
Dude, Matt Barker, dude. Where were you from, dude? I forgot. But I remember it was funny, dude. You were from a funny place.
Serving the second set and the match.
Ruben's the kind of dude who plays handball with two hands.
The ones that are going to favor Fritz. He's able to hang in and not go for too much. And legendary card forcing the issue a little more.
Bro, get on that Miller Lite. No, that shit's disgusting. What's your thoughts on Nietzsche, dude? Or I know you're a man of letters. I love Nietzsche. Nietzsche was the first time I really was like, holy fuck, I have no idea what's going on. I read Thus Spaketh Zarathustra, and I read Beyond Good and Evil. Well, I read The Birth of Tragedy, Thus Spaketh Zarathustra, and then I read Beyond Good and Evil. Because once I was just like, what the fuck, dude? This dude's crazy, bro. But also, I didn't read it in German. You know, I read the English translations by, I think the English translations were done by, fuck, I'd have to look at them again. Can't remember the name. But, yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I think realistically you have to read Nietzsche yourself to, like, have... I don't think anybody understands Nietzsche. I think you just read it, and then you take from it what you will. It's like doing acid, you know? Like, if you eat a little LSD, like, no one can tell you what it's like. They can kind of get close with a fragmented description, but until you just do it, and then you go, oh, shit, dude, that's what acid's like? You're like, oh, dude, you just don't have any idea. You know? But, yeah, shout out Nietzsche. Yo, Grizz, I don't like Miller Lite, dude. I'll drink it, but it's whatever.
Just can't give Taylor Fritz enough credit.
Yeah, wow.
In that game. That's very credit.
Life's rough, huh?
Every single return, Fritz was up to the task.
Life's rough. There's dudes I know that are in prison right now that are living better than better than people on the outside.
A little bit better.
Which teach their own. You know? If people live better in prison, keep them in fucking prison, dude. Who the fuck cares? Well,
Dropped a little bit.
we pay for it with our taxes, which is probably
Energy figuring on playing the tiebreaker.
a little inhospitable for my wallet. Well, whatever, dude. I've been there. People paid for me while I was in there.
Taylor Fritz is going to hold anything back from his tournament on the line here in this fourth set.
3 hots and a cot, as they say.
Been there.
Yeah, 3 hots and a cot, they say. I didn't really read that much when I was locked up, actually. Because all the books were ripped in half. So like I said before, and I've said this, and I'll say it again. I've read more half books than anybody on the face of this earth.
Yeah, but they were Playboy, bro.
Well, some of them were. But I also, no, they were Spice. Yo, my boys who are locked up, Spice and Ebony.
Well, you had to have one for brothers.
We're all, yeah, but they were good. They were both good. Spice was the best though. It was all Latinos. And you were like, oh shit, dude. But those were ripped in half too, because everyone keeps the fucking ones they like for themselves.
They have pictures up themselves. They have something over the back.
Everyone keeps the ones they like for themselves. But
Pops.
yeah, living the dream.
Yeah, he said, look at my boy making money.
No, I read the most books when I was in college. Because I was an English major and I just had to read books all the time. And it was probably the easiest job I ever had. Before audiobooks and that bullshit too. If you use an audiobook, you better be reading along too.
You can't do that shit. That's not reading.
No, they do that and they call it reading.
That ain't no reading.
It's not reading. It's listening.
Ears, not
That's
your
listening.
eyes. Bro, you got a girlfriend?
No, I didn't have this. Well, who knows? I didn't need a phone when I was in there, dude. I didn't really want to talk to anybody.
And I didn't want to talk to you either.
Yeah, exactly. If anybody wanted to talk to me, they wrote a letter, dude.
You got in there and didn't get out.
It makes it way easier, dude. Write letters. We need to get rid of phones. Get rid of phones, dude. Get rid of computers. At least when it comes to communication, like, if anything, go back to a wall phone, like we had to use. And there was there was a time slot.
You had to remember the number.
You had to remember the number, too. Or you wrote it down.
That counts you out, bro.
How much did I read in a week? Well, you're usually taking at least 3 English courses, which depending on what they are, you know, you're reading American literature, you're probably reading like Milton through the Romantics, and then you're probably reading like, I don't know, Victorian. No, you're probably,
Whatever he's got left of the shoulder and legs, we'll see it in these next.
you're probably reading 2 to 3 books at one time.
You're going to be reading Donald Trump's novel.
No, don't read Donald Trump's novel. I mean, you can if you want. You can read whatever you want. That's the best thing about reading. Read whatever you want, and then what you take from it is your own thing.
But you got to know how to write.
You gotta know how to write.
Yeah, you gotta.
Like, you could read Mein Kampf.
You gotta write the report.
You could read Mein Kampf and probably get some good ideas from it.
Oh, bro.
You know, you could read Anne Frank's diary. You could.
He sucked his ass when he did. Why did you volley with him? You know, you had to do the last one by. This is fixed.
That's how they do it.
It's fixed.
You probably had to read, well, depending on how you wanted to do it. So, like, how I would do it is
Look at that shit.
I would read a book a week because usually it's 3 different classes that you're reading 3 different books that you're going to have to discuss later on. So, like, or write an essay about or take a midterm or whatever. Like, you gotta prove that what you read you have ideas about, which is what it is. But what I would do
Just
is,
read the back page. You call it a day.
well, definitely read the back page. Definitely read the back page, read the prologues, read the epilogues, read the introductions, read every page. But you're going to be reading probably, if you want to be like effective enough, 200 to 400 pages a day. You got to finish 1,000 pages a week to finish books. Some books are 1,000 pages, dude.
That dude can't even come to 1,000.
Yo, Cody, you're back, dog. What up? Haven't seen you in a minute. Que te pasa, Calabasa? Cody's Canadian.
Hey?
Yeah.
So am I.
Ooh, in a boot. Toonies and loonies in his pockets.
That was out.
That was out. Wait, did it hit the line? Did it show the...
I think the ball hit the outside.
Kind of hit the line. Kind of hit the line.
I think this is bullshit. No. These people are communists, so they don't like the black guy.
I know Cody had to do a little baby back bitch thing. Hundreds of pages. Yeah. I mean, if you want to just be a G, you just read the book. Like, read the book. Fucking take notes while you're reading. That's the most important thing that I don't think people do. Write down your thoughts while you're reading the book, because then you can look back at your thoughts and go, oh, that's when that happened. Oh, that's when he did this.
No, this dude ain't thinking about shit. So don't worry about it.
No, I'm just giving him a little. I'm just giving a little 411, dude.
Who's that dude right there? That's his dad?
That's his coach. No, that's his.
That dude is
That's
not
that guy's
coach.
coach. Yeah, he is.
Tennis.
Yeah, he is. He's French, dude.
How the hell could he swing a racket?
All French people look like that, dude, and they smoke cigarettes, dude. All French guys look like that guy.
Does more than cigarettes.
Yeah, wine, heroin every now and then. Does a little bit of heroin when he feels like it.
And while he's out there, pretty proud.
Oh, he's smoking fatties, dude.
He's 100% smoking fatties.
Still may not be enough.
Why don't you go on? Get up there. I'm not going back home.
Question said, mucho gusto.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He said, send my thanks. And I just translated it to mucho gusto.
So I know, bro.
Yeah, mucho gusto, dude.
Only because I like.
Yo, the Sears Christmas catalog from '67 was probably fire.
I had that one.
Yeah. Home and Garden '67.
I was 10 years old.
Sears catalog
We
'67.
were wanking to that one.
Yeah. Taylor Fritz, tell him I'm here, bitch. Oh, there's his old lady. Made out of plastic.
What the fuck is that? Her face is gonna break this off.
God damn. Was that even... that was a robot, dude. That was a robot.
That's an AI picture.
That was AI or something. What the fuck, dude? It looked like a filter was on her face.
This fucking Halloween mask on.
She had something on, dude. That was weird, though. Probably a dude in disguise.
Looked like Barbie.
Yeah. It was a dude in disguise.
Oh, he's a tennis player. That could be really well.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude in disguise.
At Amica Insurance,
Yo, Gigi, what up?
this isn't a house. It's more than that. It's the home they grew up in.
I like Taylor Fritz, though. He's definitely probably gay, though. Which is fine.
Bro,
I am a child hunter.
he's playing tennis on grass. You
I was
know he's
created by
gay.
art
No, that's what I'm saying. He's probably gay.
Faces of the
But
world
that's
and
cool.
American children.
If you're not playing on blacktop, you ain't playing.
No, this is... Yeah, it is grass. Wimbledon.
Oh, yeah. Bro, get the fuck out of there before these two big guys kill you.
Discussing with the players what their preference would be if they want to start the session.
Curfew. No, they're saying curfew. You guys are inside.
What's it, rain?
You guys are inside, dude.
Don't tell me they...
Play must end by 11 p.m. Why?
Go to the other court next door.
You don't have to. These guys are in center court, dude, or whatever. You're fine, dude. Close the door. This can't be
Look
real.
at that little worm.
This can't be real.
It looks like they were actually having a discussion. They weren't coming out and telling them one way or the other. So it looked like it was a discussion of, well, do you want to start when you may not be able to finish, and then we would have to start.
Oh, he's got a bad
say
eye.
3-all and then
That little dude's got a...
Yo, this is kind of bullshit, though. Yo, Fritz, I wouldn't even start the fucking set then, buddy.
Yeah, no, just stay right there, bro.
Yeah, why start if we have to stop? Yeah.
Tuck it away. Let's go.
How did they not start this in time, though? Your phone's ringing. How did they not start this in time to finish it? Yeah, you don't hear it?
What's your name?
weren't expecting their
Mount Morris.
tickets here to see this match. It was supposed
Oh.
to be important too.
Hello.
That didn't do anything.
You called me.
It was canceled.
You better go down.
You get a tip the opportunity to come back. Regroup.
Yo, this is bullshit, dude.
You can't just stop in the middle of a fucking match.
How did they not have enough time to fit the match in?
Who cares? You make time. Now, these poor bastards gotta go back in and come out later.
They're gonna come out tomorrow.
That's bullshit. You know what that is?
Money.
Money made.
Yeah, this is money.
That's a great money.
This is bullshit, but it is money.
If I was that,
Yo, he better take the whole cooler of waters.
if I was that guy, I'd get on a fucking plane. I'd go.
Take the whole cooler
I
of
said,
waters.
You guys call me when you want to play tennis.
No, fill up your bag, dude. Take the whole cooler. Dude, that's bullshit, dude. Fritz just won those last two. And, oh,
It is bullshit.
bro. Fritz is better conditioned than this guy. He would have beat him.
Isn't that the whole point?
Yes, that's tennis.
Just to run them down.
That's tennis. Gotta play 5 sets.
Where the fuck is their coaches?
No, he was just saying, he was yelling at his coach. They won't let me do anything. They won't let me say I want to finish right now.
Well, but tell them to get the fuck out of there. These are
Dude, they're professional tennis players.
These are the guys making money, not that fucking little douchebag that just walked in and said that.
Yo, they're inside. It'd be one thing if it was like weather or something. Look at him. He's still going over there to sign.
See what I say? Put them on the other court.
No, they are inside. They don't have to go anywhere.
So what?
Why would they go to another court?
No, not them. The team that's got whoever has to come in here and play.
No, it's not. It's saying no tennis can be played after 11.
should have a say.
That's what that thing said that I told
Where are
you.
they playing?
Players, what do you want to do?
They're in New York City, right? Wimbledon.
Disregarded what you want to do.
They usually come out and say, okay.
Yeah, Barclays Center or whatever.
And the conversation went way too long. I felt like they could have played 6 or 8 games.
I think the question was to Patsy Perrycard, and I think they
Fucking
were
New
looking
Jersey
for
assholes.
that they unanimously.
Oh, just don't be a bitch,
When
dude.
they didn't get that, I think they
Don't be a
put
bitch.
them in the position of stopping it.
It's
for
pretty
them,
simple.
you know, and-
You're a dude.
Oh, these guys.
Don't be a bitch.
Fellas, that was a smart call by Perrycard because the way he went from 5-1.
No, that was a replay,
That was
Dad.
going to be a 6-2 or 7.
That Fritz match was a replay from last night.
Come down a little bit, it looked
It's
like
obviously not 11
something
p.m. right
for,
now.
come down a little awkwardly on the.
But that's what they're saying. That's why they delayed it. This match is on right now.
Decide for Perrycard, absolutely.
But guys, why pretend to consult?
Then don't put it on fucking TV.
Well, they had to replay it because it was so late last night.
Players that said we want to play. They
Well,
will play.
it went to 11.
Well, show it tomorrow, or Sunday, or whenever.
No, they show it before they go into the live rounds of this shit.
But I think they were coming out, they're saying if both players
So what's the sense of these guys going out?
Like, I liked watching that because I wouldn't have watched that last night. I was in bed by 10 o'clock.
So why are these guys playing?
This is live.
Get their ass kicked by those guys after they're done?
15 years here about.
No, this match is live right now.
Okay.
That Taylor
So
Fritz.
who are these guys? Are they gonna play the winner of that match?
No, that'd be down the road. That'd be down the road. These are like way split divisions.
Stop 40 minutes short of the curfew over there.
It's like way split
This
divisions.
is why tennis is for fucking queers.
No, you would have done
Get
this
that
at.
goddamn race car and go run around the track. What the hell's the difference?
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, they pay a big fine, I think, right, if they go over the.
I mean, NASCAR driver.
Look at the fucking dude. It's a female in the male's pocket. Look at him. Got the headband.
Well, yeah, these guys are gay.
For sure, they're not going to start. You know, I don't
Fucking from
understand.
New Jersey.
And who'd have thought the drop shot from the Frenchman? He's 7 for 7, and he must have.
This is live right now, though. That Fritz match was from last night.
But the drop shot, maybe. He's
But I didn't get
making
this.
fun of Alcaraz a little
It's not over yet, I don't think. I think, well, they got to
It must
finish.
be over. They must have had to come back and play again.
Well, yeah, they came back probably in the morning.
What the fuck was CBS or NBC or whoever this is?
This is ESPN.
Oh, that figures.
Yeah. Who knows? Oh, what kind of bread?
5 great points. And
Who'd
the
you get it
second
from?
set,
Pumpernickel?
a completely different story. And there's one of those points. Look where Zverev was. Way too far behind the baseline. He got very
Put the whole grain in it.
feared him.
Oh, that thing shut down again?
Yeah. It sucks. We gotta get a new one. I know what happened to it. Someone fucking hit it. Because it bent the valves.
Somebody hit it?
No, it wasn't me.
No, you were out there. You threw something at the goddamn thing.
No, I didn't.
You did too.
No, I
I
didn't.
broke fess up.
If I broke it, I would have just ripped it down and go bought a new one.
You would have jumped up there and ripped it down.
No, I wouldn't have ripped it down like that. I would have went up there and unscrewed it. Like I've done for both of these several times.
It's an unbelievable ender.
I'm the only one that fucking does anything with them.
He's screaming.
Someone hit it and didn't want to say nothing.
Near
Somebody. Who would that be?
Could have been Taekwon, Dalton, you, I don't know, Mom,
Taekwon
maybe.
couldn't hit that on a good day.
Dude, if he was grabbing the hockey
Dalton's
stick
always
or
had
something
a
like
year
that.
here, so you would know. So.
What are you getting at? If I broke it, I would just take
No,
it
you know what
down.
I'm saying?
I don't. No, I don't.
Neighbor.
The neighbor
Yeah.
came in here,
Yeah.
fucking hit it.
Renell me.
Or the
Who's
number
that
3 seed.
Renell girl? She
Because
doesn't
we have the
like
break. Joining in the parade of seeds who've already gone out. This happened to go on that side.
I don't know what happened. All I know is that the inside part of
Oh,
it
big bird.
is bent. No, it's bent. It's literally bent. That one's not bad.
Zverev is such a big target.
Which it could have been from when Dalton did hit it before and we had to refix
That's a
it.
safe one.
I don't know. And then maybe it was just slightly leaned and then it just kept getting out of whack.
Serves to a big target.
Why don't you just make the rest of the hamburger?
Yeah, I'll do it in there though. I'm not just gonna. I gotta wash
Give it to me,
man.
I'll make it.
Oh.
I'm
No, I don't want hamburger.
Well, I'm making a salad with chicken in it
Okay.
too, so. I just wanna cook that stuff up.
Well, how would I do
After this second half, service, yes.
You gotta make it easy.
It's a 90 US Open.
The idea is make it easy.
There's average double-digit doubles all the time.
Well, 3 days in a row, I'm not eating fucking hamburger.
We didn't eat it yesterday.
He serves at
No, we ate chicken.
80% and he is-
Right, we didn't eat the day before. You had a sub.
Consistently.
Yeah, it's not like he's, hitting 3/4 serves. I mean, but the thing that he does so
You ever seen a
effectively,
four-legged
he serves
chicken?
to big targets.
Nah, I've seen a turducken though.
He's not
A turducken?
Yeah.
serving the line.
Yeah.
I coached a guy that served huge in Roddick. Roddick was
I
looking
had two of
to
those
hit
when I
dime
lived down
spots.
in
He's
Jersey.
looking to hit aces. and
Couple
stuff.
turduckens.
He sets it up by just hitting a big fastball and then getting the point going, and he isn't favored.
Why do you keep hitting it to him?
Ruben, keep going, dude. You're coming up with
Here
some
we go,
fire
slam
shit.
it.
Nope. What she should have. Ah. Whoa, buddy.
Easy.
I'll come across and whack you one. I'll come across and whack you one, bud.
That ball was on Zverev's racket, and then he screened. He did well just to get his racket on the
You
drop
got a
shot.
fucking phone?
8 out of 8.
And you look just like her? You shouldn't be
She
playing.
did shoot him with luck that time.
He's German, dude. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. He's from Deutschland.
I get your point. Even if Zverev was inclined to not like that, at this point you got to keep your focus right. I mean, you're trying not to get out 2 sets. You're serving 4-5.
And he's kept his composure this entire match.
Whoa, what happened there?
Huh?
What happened there?
Oh, she's a fucking asshole.
Well, what happened though?
Nothing. It's just the way she talks to me.
Well, don't even talk to her then. Well, what were you going in there? No, what were you going in there to say though? Probably something stupid.
Likes to call the big man the serve box.
You probably went in there and said, "Here, let me guess."
He's a serve.
Fucking let me help you with that.
And a safe serve.
Hey, honey, you need any help with that? And she was probably like, "No, I got it."
Exactly. He's chairman of the board right now. With Riley Opelka.
She's this attitude.
Well,
Because she
you're.
goes out there and gets all fucking wound up with that place.
Yes, that happens, but you gotta know that. You gotta rise above that and be like,
I go
okay.
out there and I kill them both at the same time.
Nah, you've been doing this for how many years? 68 years, dude.
Get all the leaves and
You've been doing this for 68 years. You still can't figure it out? You gotta get it together, dude.
No,
Yep,
it's not the way to do it.
it is. Works out
Last
better.
time we had a woman president.
Works out better. Never.
Okay.
We won't.
Story.
We won't. I don't, but you were.
End of story, bro.
Dude, the president? You have to let women think they know. Simple as that. Yeah, come on.
We're out of gas though.
Yeah, stay in there. See, like that. Like that wasn't a smart move. Nah, you don't even know how to do the interjections. You don't.
Bro.
There's a difference.
How long you been on this earth? And how long have I been on this earth?
You still don't got to figure it
Don't
out?
talk to me about
You
it.
still ain't got to figure it out?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've been on this earth half your length and you still ain't got it figured out. You let women be right, even if you're right.
$10 says we don't have rules.
Even if, yeah, we probably do. But also, what does it matter? You can eat it with bread, dude. You don't even eat
We don't
rolls.
have any rules.
So you
Oh,
eat
she
it
just
bare.
bought a little thing.
You just eat it bare. Yeah, she brought bread. You eat it bare burger, dude.
Those, righties were for a guy his size, they hit it way out in the alley. That's like just a fast one to the corner. It surprised him.
So what do you care about buns?
I gotta get a ponytail.
I would love to see
You gotta
that.
have one of those to play tennis.
I would love to see that. You might as well. That's your mission, dude. Grow your hair out for a fucking
My hair ain't
ponytail.
growing out, bro.
Just see what happens.
It ain't growing out.
Just see what happens. It grows, obviously. You gotta get it cut.
When's the last time you cut this and look at
Yeah,
see how
but
much it grew?
Yeah, but what? You still go, oh, it's over my ears, blah, blah, blah. How about just don't ever cut it?
Look at it. I got it.
Conservative tactics are against
Yeah, I'm bored with it.
players, but don't you think against the
That's all those guys do. They're all just following some dude that's way better than
Nah, it'd be funny if it was like Andre Agassi and like the hair was tied into the headband. And it was all fake, actually. That's why he's got the headband on. That's just a fucking...
He's got the headband.
That's a tie-down hair
The
piece.
headband on to hold his
He's
eyes
got a
open.
tie-down hair
Got
piece.
the headband on to hold his eyes open.
See, look, they're saying it right now.
He was out with
Wait a second, they're not in New York, though. Why are they saying it's 10:30 right now? So they're in fucking England?
High 70s. Like if you were high 70s in
Wimbledon
the
is not as
speed, you'd think that, you would be.
I always thought it was in New York, yeah. I don't know. That's what I thought. Well, but we're obviously fucking, we don't know tennis. They just said curfew 11, it's 10:30 right now, which it's 7:30, or it's 5:30 right now. So that means,
Goddamn indoor football arena.
so that means they're in England or something. It's in London, dude, yeah. Yeah, see, it's in London. That's why I'm saying, like, oh, I'm just doing how time works.
Well, maybe Wimbledon got rained out in an indoor arena.
I mean, I don't know. I always thought Wimbledon, so U.S. Open, the U.S. Open's in New York.
Wimbledon is
Maybe they do it like golf, though, where it's like the Ryder Cup and they go back and forth. It's not.
Call it Wimbledon.
This is in London.
Very quick and now.
Yo, Relic, what up?
And that is definitely not New York because it's
It's been a long, eventful opening day at the championship.
No, it's not New York. He just said it's in London. But also, it's 10:30 at night, almost curfew. Yo, but why are they gonna set up this tournament where all these matches can't finish in time?
Saving up for your first
Who's creating the tournament?
It's that guy, that little short guy.
Oh, that Jew bag? That fucking dirty Jew with the big nose,
Because
dude.
sometimes all you need to make a difference
If it's
is
tennis,
help you make it happen.
It's that dirty Jew with the big nose.
Domino's new Parmesan stuffed crust pizza tastes like never before. Because Domino's has never had stuffed crust before. Seriously.
That's it.
But we
It's
do
in
now.
now.
So you can eat medium and two-topping Parmesan
Stuffed
stuffed
crust
crust
pizza,
pizza for $10.99 for your basic batch.
Dude, you can eat a soft crust pizza. I'm gonna eat a burger.
I ate a burger for lunch this morning, the same ones we had 3 days ago.
So you eat another one, right? If you're not making the food or you know what I mean, you eat what you get.
I bought the tank of gas.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't matter.
No, you buy whatever food you want to eat and then you cook it.
Especially go to
With the gas, I bought the fuel.
No, but why is it so hard? If you want to eat something, you go buy it and then it gets cooked. Pretty simple.
40 minutes to go before the
I'm telling you, that said, Perry Card saved himself. I don't know. I still think Fritz is going to win tomorrow. but
Dude's
I-
become a silly Sally in his old
Fitz said
age,
get a
dude.
break, and that thing was going to be toast.
Live Jasmine.
We're talking to Sam Query, one of the eventful matches on an outer court without lights against Songa.
Oh, something happened, dude. He had to get his debit card taken away or something.
And Songa
Bitch ass.
was going to serve. And they had-
No, I'm watching Wimbledon, dude. It is in London. Wimbledon's always been in London. That's why it's called Wimbledon.
Incredible.
U.S. Open's in New York City.
Because usually they don't like to ever stop on an odd
No.
day.
Or I don't know, dude. Honestly, I'm not a fucking tennis expert. I like watching it.
Not face that pressure game right out of the gate next day.
I like drinking beers, smoking weed, watching sports.
Decision at one time in 2008 when the ref came out, it was almost dark and it was like 2 more games, and then Fed got broken, and then Rafa held the next game in the dark to win it. 2008 Wimbledon.
Messed up. Looking at a tie break, and in that first set breaker, British played sensational tennis. He was bold.
Why is he even going? What, he went in there to just be a bitch?
It's one of the first times that he's running around, especially on the out court. That's what maybe he's saying to the breaker.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool snow shovel, huh? You gotta spray it with WD-40 before you put it away.
Here we go. It's very good level this match before they go to bed. Or is he going to be down 2 sets to love here? They'll resume it tomorrow.
No, but you guys don't WD-40 all your like shovels and shit
Getting these leads on his serve. This is where if you're
before you hang them up for the season.
get the return in play. Because this guy is so hit or miss. That
You don't WD-40
here
them?
in this breaker. I think he can snatch the second set breaker. Feeling like Zverev's going to level this.
You guys should WD-40 your shit before you put it away.
Djokovic on the move. Gets the good break.
It started with a safe return. Got the ball in play.
1-0
And this is where, you look at the guy's record on the year 8-17. He had a set point with a good look and didn't pull the trigger. There's a great opportunity for Zverev right now.
Yo, Yasin, thank you, bro. Danka. Danka. I'm trying to get it right, though. It doesn't feel... There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go, bud. Final boss of unemployment, dude. Final boss of grinder without the E. Drop E, then go. Ah, dude. I'm already unemployed, technically. My employer is myself, so I'll never be unemployed, I guess. I'll never be unemployed because I just employ myself. Dang, dude. Tough crowd, huh? Final boss of chat roulette. Dude, if I was on the end of chat roulette, that'd be fire, dude. Everyone had to come see me at the end, dude. Everyone had to come see me at the end, and I'd be like, you are not worthy. You are not worthy. You are not worthy. You are not worthy. Just do that a fucking million times. Go jerk off more. Go get more pussy. Go drink more beers. Go smoke. Go smoke more weed. Supposedly, there's a little T-storm rolling in. We'll see what happens. Supposedly. We'll figure it out when we get there, bud. Had to tip my hat to you, sir. Good, sir.
Serve wide, especially in that deuce court. You go first ball, open court. It's so much more difficult to track down a ball.
Bro, I'm about to get smoked regardless, dude. I'm about to smoke regardless.
And it's still tough ball. Just he can get his racket on.
Can I help you with your bag, sir? Pardon me, do you guys have any Grey Poupon? Yo, Maggie Rose, what up?
There's no good ravers out like the, like when they're going to cover for the rain. But that's one of those points. Chris, if you're in Zerev's camp, that's a frustrating point. 137-mile-an-hour serve, and then push the
Dang, it's funny that it adds like a little brim.
He's neutralizing his weapon.
Dog, it's got a little brim, dude. Here, let me crease the brim, dude. Crown curve, dude. Put a crown curve on it. Dude.
Servers dominant Baker so far.
Dude, RuneScape's gay. Oh, one flap down? Double flapped? Bro, double flapped? Bro, I'm double flapped up, dude.
Both guys serving incredibly high percentages, like they're hitting any three-quarter first serves.
Oh, you guys are killing me, dude. Yeah. Wait, let's make it a real hat, though. Come on. Let's fold that corner in. Fold this corner in.
Tremendous five.
Dooder Pagula.
First serve, 80% for the match.
Quickly keeping the pressure on Zverev. Really tie breaks beautifully. The Aggie.
Had to flip the burgers.
It's another time in conditions that are rather hard. We all measure home field advantage for NIL. Not a home field advantage for Wicker Net, but the crowd has certainly appreciated the underdog. I'd say even support so far.
Yeah, I'd like to say 55, 55. It's like for Arthur, the Frenchman.
There's no such thing as a Keystone Brewery. The Keystone Brewery is Coors Light. It's Coors. It's Coors. It's made by Coors. I might shed a tear there. Maybe. Four Loko, dude? You're crazy, dude. I think I gotta do a kickflip just to make sure I still got it. I just had to make sure, dude.
And up a little bit to Rinnersnag, and that's when he can give you. And from a ball from that position, you wouldn't think a guy would wickedly mishit it. So here's Zverev, what are you thinking? Give him a ball back to that corner in that same type of an area.
Odds are 1 in 26 on the side. Played college tennis. That's the most. He's got a long time in D1.
9 wins.
These will kill you, dude, on a skateboard. These right here. That thing? That'll kill you. Did you see that one? Thank you, dude. They're fire. Yo, should I try a tray? Wait, should I try a tray flip in the Crocs?
Solid point.
As if Mr. First serving his breaker. I mean, it's just, he has not taken the foot off the gas on any of these serves.
Oh, that was terrible.
Sleep on it.
I can already tell by the flip. Fakey hard flip. Grind the coach? God damn, give me something real, dude. Here.
continues to just serve huge
Mago push.
this time break. That's clearly called. And combined, 16 points they played. These guys are
I think I can land a straight flip.
not holding back. Serve bots are smiling. That's a big club. This tiebreak on his racket at 9-8.
Wait, I kind of
Didn't find any direction on it.
no flip.
Just needs, I think, one more.
Switch varial heel.
That's what happens.
Switch varial heel.
Seems we had a point of going down 2 sets to love on center court. And toss out the breaker. And it's the curfew. We'll halt play right now. It's a few minutes before 11. He's part out on her way. There's no discussion.
I can land switch varial heel.
It fully it's time to go home. Entertaining time. The serves are over.
These fucking Crocs, dude.
And clutch from Zverev the way he did it.
It's been a tough day for the seeds.
Nah, the Crocs.
Surviving for now.
The Crocs aren't gonna let me.
Sleep 2 sets all. Zverev trying to get out of trouble here. 1 set all as they resume tomorrow.
I guess.
But the momentum,
7 seeds lost.
the momentum clearly now on Fritz and Zverev's side. Weathered the storm, and if you're Perry card, that 5-2 miss with the whole throw with the forehand looms large. I thought that match would have been over by now. An excellent job from Zverev. Clutch serving there. Come up with a pass and a couple of shots when he needed to.
For 1 set apiece. Time to turn out the lights on center court. A long and exciting day 1. The lamps still burning in the studio where Chris McHenry is hanging out.
Thank you, Chris. It is a long day. Thanks not a single drop of rain. It was hot, it was clear, and yet we didn't get the whole slate of 64 in today. Kind of those matches. They just kept going. A couple of seeds staying alive. I'm with Sam Query, Renee Stubbs. Someone tell Arthur he's coming back tomorrow. I mean, obviously he's thinking about...
I'm sweating my dick off right now, dude. It's hot making these burgers.
That makes 2 sets love off comparative to 1 set all against one of the best players in the world. You have to think that he's probably up tomorrow. But anyway, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, that mid-court back at that point, hit off the tape. He's going to have to think about that one tonight while he's sleeping. But I agree with you. It's tough when you have the opportunity and you might be, and you don't get them. You just feel like they're going to come back. They're going to come back tomorrow.
Who sleeps better tonight?
Man, life's good, dude.
Seeds in both situations, you can imagine. I mean, the way
Been a late night round.
we welcome you. Within match point, we are staying on after the lights are off. Get you caught up as quickly as we can, especially the big scores. Players are both coming back, both matches coming back. But did one actually need to play on against Petty Card? Let's get back to the highlight real quick. The big Frenchman with huge serves. Taylor said, I just need to protect my serve. He did a great job, but so did the Frenchman.
Good. I want to face the break point.
Exactly.
Statistically speaking, Taylor did a perfect match and find himself now sleeping, going to come back tomorrow and play a good set. But, you know, an incredible effort from Taylor to win that piece. Right? Looks like Paris going to get Chris just fights and fights out.
I mean, was always going to come down to 1 or 2 points. Both of them are such big servers. We knew that going into the match. It was always going to be dangerous. But Taylor has showed us here how he's resilient, how he's won so many big matches over the last few years. Played such a good third set. And it's just unbelievable to think that he's playing on the biggest service in the world, up 5-1. Didn't come in here. I want to see Taylor Fritz come into the net on those shots. And it cost him possibly this match because he went down 5-1 here, Sam, and he thought it's got to be over. But no.
No, exactly. Got 2 points in a row. The Perry card served 5-2, and then was able to just tough out a 4-set.
Nah, I just need more burgers.
He's so strong mentally. There's very few players in the draw that would continue to have belief down when he was down, and he's one of those guys.
And that was one thing I did notice when he was down 4-1. He looked up and he said, come on, come on. And I thought to myself, wow, that's incredible fortitude to hang in there. But why did we stop the match? It's crazy.
As Taylor complained, we have more time left than any one set of ours has taken. And you could hear that. But they walk up the court, winner take all 1 set tomorrow. Jeff Darlington has joined our team. Welcome to day 1 Wimbledon, Jeff. I hope it's been worth the wait.
Is this what it's always like?
Do you want an honest answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very interesting, though, as we saw that from Taylor Fritz coming off the court. It certainly felt like he wanted to play, and I can tell you, I've been going back and forth now with Michael Russell, Fritz's coach, and he tells me that, yeah, in fact, he did want to play. But as Wimbledon does have their rules, they were worried that play would go past 11 p.m. They have to stop play strictly at 11. Both players have to agree to continue to play, and that simply wasn't the case. So I asked Michael how they go into tomorrow. This is obviously a tricky situation because he told me that the second match, it'll take place on court 1, not before 2:30 p.m. So that's a long recovery time. He said he'll get 9 hours of sleep, a good meal, massage, ice bath. A mental challenge for sure, but great resilience in the 4th set tiebreak to stay in the match and the opportunity to now win the 5th, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. So clearly trying to keep a very optimistic tone, a positive mindset, given the frustrations at the very end, because certainly he felt like he had momentum on his side.
A ton of it. Thank you, Jeff. How do you recover?
There's a guy that can do it, a guy that's not going to be bothered by this. It is Taylor. We keep talking about his mental fortitude, how strong he is mentally. Is he annoyed? Yes, they could have played that 5th set. It was 10-17. But he's going to go back tonight. He's going to get a good night of rest, and he's going to come out tomorrow confident that he can win this match.
Yeah, it's a flip side, right? Because he would have loved to keep playing. Petra Pericard's serve was starting to drop off a little bit in pace. We're starting to see him maybe suffer physically at some point. We know how fit Taylor is, so there's no question that it certainly didn't help. But as we said,
yeah, that's a full-size Blackstone.
Let's still take a look at the matches suspended from today. Again, they don't go back on. The ones finished tonight, first on tomorrow. They'll wait till mid-afternoon. So Zverev, they've split the first 2, as you just saw. We're into
Dude, I was just sweating, boy.
Arnaldi is also out there against Van Sandschlup. Van Sandschlup took the first 2 sets, so they're coming back for a 3rd. And we're coming back for a 5th set as well, out on court 4.
Yeah, but it's nice you get to play second. You know, they let the players, they don't have to come back here. It's 11 o'clock right now. After the time you get a massage, you get to sleep tonight. It's 2 a.m. You know, you don't want to make the players come back here at 9 a.m. to warm up.
Just real quick, also, you have to think Taylor would be upset, but also at the same time, looking at the scoreline, if you put that up and said you're still going to be in this match, he would have taken it down 5-1 in the tiebreak against literally the biggest server in the game.
Very good point. So day 2 is packed 64 more matches, plus the one suspended, and a women's match didn't even get on today. It's going to be a huge day at Wimbledon, day 2. Coco Gauff, and then we have the men's side of the draw, the top half. We have Sinner, Djokovic, Jack Draper. One match you're really looking forward to the most.
Probably the Sinner match. See how he recovers after that loss in Halle, but if you got a ticket tomorrow, you get a little extra tennis.
The championships continue tomorrow at 6 a.m. Eastern on ESPN, ESPN Plus, and the app. Now at SportsCenter with Kevin Nagandi. Kevin.
Wimbledon.
With Kevin Nagandi. Welcome to SportsCenter. Kevin Nagandi with you, and we're about 2 minutes into the start of NBA free agency. Shams Charania is standing by, as well as Brian Windhorst. But first, some breaking news in the NFL today. How about a trade? The Steelers acquiring all four.
It's not 80-20 beef. It's 90-10.
Johnny Smith from the Dolphins. In a bit of a surprise, they're sending Pro Bowl safety Minka Fitzpatrick back to the team that drafted him in the first round in 2018. It's been a very busy offseason in Pittsburgh. Most recently, they signed Aaron Rodgers. And then earlier this spring, they dealt wide receiver George Pickens with the Cowboys after acquiring DK Metcalf from the Seahawks and then giving him a big contract. Now they bring in Jalen Ramsey while sending Minka Fitzpatrick back to Miami. For more on this, let's bring in NFL insider Dan Graziano. Graz, we knew Ramsey was likely to be dealt this offseason, but now the Steelers, what's the reaction around the NFL about this trade?
Everybody knew he was going to be dealt, which is why I think people are impressed that they were able to get Minka Fitzpatrick in this deal. That's obviously going to be a helpful piece for the Dolphins. The Dolphins are going to be very young at cornerback now following this trade, so having a veteran at safety could help keep things tied together on the back end of their defense.
Yo, Jalen Ramsey sucks, by the way, actually. Can we just get this figured out right now? Jalen Ramsey compared to Minka Fitzpatrick's not even close. It's not even close.
In terms of being a productive player in
it's not even close, dude.
Kudos too, by the way, to Jalen Ramsey for getting a raise out of this deal. He's a guy that has used his leverage to an extent. Seriously, like he's used his leverage to an extent that few players in the NFL have been willing to do over the years, and it's helped him a couple different times.
Absolutely. Continues to find those raises. Let's stay with the Steelers conversation. How about T.J. Watt? No show there at minicamp. Wants a new deal here. I can't believe how
you stay back in.
T.J. Watt and the Steelers. What's most likely at this point? An extension to this man as a franchise guy or a trade?
How hard is that?
I'd still say extension based on everything I've heard. Now, they haven't made much progress on that extension, and clearly the Steelers have been...
How hard is it to just give a dog a scratch? Actually, I'm done. Peace out, everybody. I got 2% battery.